Welcome to the Land Chat Podcast.
Right, everyone, thanks for joining us. There's only two of us today because James and Ratty are otherwise engaged.
Where are they?
James is in work and Ratty, because we're a bit thrown this week, so we've got a bit of a Christmas, a Halloween special even. So we're a bit thrown, we're a bit at sea, we're a bit lost, but we're there.
Just wanted to get another one out, didn't we?
Yes, we did. So
Big news then, Tommy, and you telling about the our TV,
the what?
our favourite show,
Oh right, what, Making a Murderer?
Making a Murderer.
It's for people who haven't seen it. Well, just explain briefly what it's about.
So there's this guy, Dylan Avery.
No, it's not.
Stephen Avery, yeah. And he was wrongfully put in jail for rape, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then he was going to get this huge payout after it was shown that he actually didn't do it. Yeah, so Stephen Avery, wasn't it? He was meant to have raped this woman, went to jail, and then he was going to get a 35 million quid payout.
Yeah, and then
some woman ends up dead right outside his house.
Yeah.
I don't get it though. One thing I kept asking, because me and my wife love it now, and anyway, so the plot is in Milwaukee, and they believe that he was set up, don't they? So the police set him up.
Sorry, just checking the cameras.
They dumped this body on his land or whatever. But how do they account then for? One thing I just wasn't sure about. How do they account for a fire being outside his house and the body being found? Are they saying that the police dumped bones there?
No, they reckon that he had a burn barrel, didn't he? They reckon he had a burn barrel, chopped the body up, threw it, and then burnt it.
Yeah.
But what I don't
But
understand...
how does he account then for the body? Because that's one thing I seem to have missed. So 10 episodes, 10 episodes, 10 episodes per season, 2 seasons now we've watched. But I still don't, and I still can't get to the bottom of how that hasn't been explained.
What bit?
So outside his house, he had a fire, didn't he?
Yeah, he had like a bonfire.
Yeah, and they reckon that there's bones in the bonfire of this girl.
Yeah, but if the police planted the body,
So
and
they
there's
say,
a bonfire.
right, that's what I
I think it's
understand.
just convenience, isn't it? He probably had a bonfire there. The police probably just thought, bugger it, we'll throw it there.
But my thing is about it, right? How massive is their land?
Yeah, well, I think they have 36 acres of land.
And why would you, if you murdered someone... And not just that, right? He was going to get 35 million quid.
Yeah, why would you? You'd be like freaking...
Literally within weeks, wasn't it? They were imminently just putting it together for him to get... Why would you then just murder someone? The police would be all over you anyway. They'd be doing anything just to get you in trouble again. Why would you give them that ammunition?
I'd be eyeing up houses in the Bahamas now.
And not just that, right? A stupid thing is, why did he bother selling the house when he's going to get his car when he's going to get a massive payout?
Because they're quite not simple in a derogatory term, but
I know that that's their business and things like that, but he was going to get 35 million quid.
yeah, but you just carry on. Like if you'd be an idiot to give up your day job and stuff on the chance of getting the money, and he probably was thinking, well, until it's in my hand. If we're sweating, just changing the subject
it's
quickly.
boiling hot.
It's absolutely boiling. We're probably in the worst place to be doing this.
Right
Actually,
next to a radiator.
is the radiator on?
No, it's turned off.
It's absolutely boiling in
My
here.
house is too hot.
And we're drinking tea, which is mental. But yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. And what my thing is, right? So this guy that was
Why you got his hand up?
because I'm getting into this. So Stephen Avery as well. Why wouldn't he just crush the car?
Yeah, that's the bit I didn't understand
He
because
owned a refuge, a scrapyard.
well, that's their business, crushing cars, isn't it?
He-
Stripping cars down and crushing them.
So he went to all the trouble of murdering this woman.
Yeah, and
Cutting her up and hacking her to pieces.
yeah.
And then just leaves the car to be found.
He could have crushed that body up in 2 seconds.
He could have just left it in
thrown
the
it
car
on a
and crushed
cargo
it.
ship. Well, yeah, he could have just crushed it up, thrown it on cargo ships and sell it for scrap, and no one would ever have bleeding known.
All they do is they scrap those and then they just get them all chipped up.
Yeah, they strip them down of all the parts, don't they? Anything that's valuable.
Well,
And then
why wouldn't he just do that?
Yeah, well,
He could have
I
left her
agree.
in the car, crushed her to absolute nothing.
Yeah, and no one would ever have known. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't understand that bit.
It'd been gone in a second, and as you say, within a few. How long did it take? So she was missing for 4 days, wasn't she?
I don't know. I can't remember. See, there's some bits I can't really remember.
I think it was 4 or 5 days, right? So how long would it take to? I don't know how long it would take. I can't imagine.
can't
it taking
imagine.
a
Why
lot
don't we
because
have
they
a look?
did
It
have
won't take long.
thousands and thousands of cars, didn't they?
But that would be top of the list, wouldn't it? You wouldn't go through the freaking. That would be
No,
the
but that's
first thing you
what I'm
crush.
saying is they obviously crush a lot of cars.
Oh yeah, they could have it down to a T, didn't they?
Crush it, get rid of it. It'll be
Take
in the middle of
two.
nowhere. In the middle of China, sort of like in the middle of this,
Right, go on, how long do you reckon?
well, I don't know, 20 minutes.
To crush a car?
Yeah. How long does it take? Oh, come on, I thought you had the answer.
No, so did I actually. How much?
How long did it take?
I don't know.
Anyway,
If anyone knows, tell
Yeah.
us no. It can't be long. It can't be long. to
it
crush a car.
doesn't make sense. But then, you know, me and the wife are watching, she always goes crazy about it. But for me,
Oh, these are lovely.
I just think, is it too out there to think that the police did it?
Well,
Sometimes I do. I just think it's really, although, you know, I like conspiracies and stuff there, like that, because the case was so high profile, because they stitched it up last time, I don't think they would want to go through the risk of getting caught again.
But maybe,
Or maybe they just really wanted to get him.
or maybe they think, right, this time we have to freaking go all out and make sure he
What
definitely goes
episode
down.
have you seen it to?
I've seen it until they've done the bullet now. They're
I
shooting the
can't,
bullet.
there's more stuff to come out which I want to talk about.
But, no, don't say, because I haven't
know.
seen it. But basically, yeah, there's one or two ways to think that. Because I was thinking the same when I was watching. I was thinking, yeah, it's a load of bollocks. Like, what they've done to him is really, really harsh. But
Why didn't they just crush the car though? That's just one thing that stands out.
just make sure you stay in here.
Well, one thing that just stands out to me. Why not crush the car? You
Yeah.
had 4 days to get rid of it. No one would have thought it's strange you crushing a car. You work on a salvage. You own a
No.
salvage yard with thousands. How many cars?
And if
are
you
on
crush
there?
it-
Thousands.
They've got, 36 acres of car, haven't they?
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you crush a car, you ain't uncrushing it, are you?
Oh no, because how are they going to prove it?
Yeah, exactly. It'd just be another blue car, wouldn't it?
So you just chuck them in a pile of
Yeah,
like 10 blue
you
cars.
just freaking smash up that bloody number plate.
Well, not just that. Yeah, you could have just dug a ditch like 10 meters deep, couldn't you? Just chucked it in there. No one will ever see it again.
No.
I don't know, making a murder. To me though, like,
I think the confession's the worst bit. You brand them.
I don't know though, because I think that, you know, to be fair, if you confess to a murder, people are going to think you murdered someone. I know it's
Yeah,
got a
but-
low IQ and that, but
But, like, I'm not being... You know, you work with people learning difficulties. I do. You know, for it, you have to take... You know, when I speak to people who have learning difficulties, you have to take what they say with a pinch of salt, don't you? You could easily get people with as complex and severe learning difficulties as he's got. You could pretty much get them to say anything, like they did.
it's difficult because I think about it sometimes. I think he did it, and then
And
sometimes
I know I go back and forth
and
as
then
well.
sometimes I think
I go back
not
and
just
forth.
that, they seem to have gone some way to cover up their tracks and then just be really
Yeah, but then
stupid.
again, you say that. I was only reading the paper today about in the South Wales Echo about this girl who worked in benefits, and she was freaking claiming benefits for her partner who lived with her, and she got away with 20 grand. So
I
if
know
you're
it's
in the
different
loop,
to claiming benefits. So
no, but the point I'm making is if you're in the loop, to us it sounds very complex, but if you're in the loop, it's probably something they could do in 2 seconds, wouldn't it? Because the whole thing about the swabs under the mouth, wasn't it? And they reckon that all they had to do was mislabel it or relabel it as something else.
Oh, you're talking about the police now, are you?
Yeah, if they relabel
No,
it.
this is it, and I keep going back and forth with it because I think, would the police, like, say you were already like in trouble for like screwing him over once, you would just not want to have anything to do with it, wouldn't you? You'd just be like, oh, fuck it, man.
Yeah, but there's 2 ways to think about it. You might think, right then, this time we properly got to go. Because in fairness, they didn't know Making a Murderer, the documentary, was going to happen. If this documentary never happened,
No, I agree.
if this documentary never happened, we wouldn't be talking about it now, would we? We'd
No,
never. It'd
no,
just
I
be
get-
another bloke.
Yeah, and I get
And
that.
I think-
and maybe they just thought that he people didn't like him in the community.
Yeah,
He wasn't
he's
having-
obviously like I think they come across very genuine, but they could easily come across very odd, couldn't they?
I think they're probably like a bit outcast. No one bothers.
Yeah,
them. They're
yeah,
probably a
just-
bit rough and ready.
Yeah, they're probably up to
people
all
just
sorts.
yeah.
Probably have fires all the time, and freaking, you know, the families who freaking just have fires
That
all
was
the
one
time.
thing though that I was thinking about because he was saying about the fire, wasn't he? It
Mm.
was a massive fire, but they had a burn pit where they used to burn things all the time. So why would?
And in that sort of place, though, would it be weird if you're having fires all the time?
well, no,
in
as I
a
say, they had
like,
a scrapyard, so they would burn
yeah,
tires all the time.
they'd be burning tires all the
They were
time.
burning tires all the time to get the scrap metal from
I
there.
just need to keep checking the camera because I keep thinking Chris is moving out of shot.
I'm not moving out of shot. I'm moving the move. And but that's the thing, and I keep going to and fro. Sometimes I think though, like, and it's not being derogatory. He doesn't seem intelligent enough to to murder someone, chop them up, and forensically clean the
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, I
'Cause that
don't.
garage
No,
was
they don't.
full of crap.
Yeah.
Like I was saying right a few months ago, we had this plant pot we got when me and my wife got married, and do you know what
A
she
plant
did?
pot? What a crap present.
No,
You need
no,
a plant pot.
no, it wasn't a plant pot. It was a vase, and she broke it
awful
right
present.
and just put it back. She put it back there. So anyway, I went to grab it, and it slipped and went
Oh,
straight.
is that when you cut on
when
your finger
When it
and
went
Nick
straight
rung
through
you
my
up?
finger, yeah. And
Nick rang me up and goes, "Oh, Chrissy bleeding." I'm like, all right. And to be fair, it was
I
like,
almost collapsed
it was like Blakey making a murder in here.
But that was it. Like I only tapped my finger, and it was like
Yeah.
blood was going everywhere. And not just that, me and Nick both cleaned this kitchen, like to get all the blood out of it. And we must have cleaned it 2 or 3 times, and we were still finding blood on the walls, on the floor.
Yeah, it is tough, and like you said, is Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey, are they clever enough really to forensically clean the house, got rid of a body, got rid of a car, done all that, yet left the freaking body out, left of the bone parts outside their house.
That's what I keep thinking.
It's like it just don't make no damn sense.
And that's what I think. I think, are they that clever, or are they that like?
Well,
They've gone some way to cover up this murder, haven't they?
Yeah, they've gone
And then,
a lot of to extreme lengths.
And I would have said probably the most easiest thing for them to do is get rid of that car.
I think in the position they were in, getting rid of a body would probably have been quite interesting. Would have probably been quite interesting, wouldn't it?
Well, they were deer
Easy
hunters.
even.
They were deer hunters.
Who, the Dassies?
Yeah, the Dassies.
They were deer hunters.
Yeah, they were hunting deers.
Were they?
It comes out later. It comes
Oh,
out
right.
later.
Oh, I
This
didn't
is
know
the
that.
problem about it. And this is why I can't say too much, because you're going to start...
Stop with the hand, it's
You're
weird.
going to start crying if I tell you what happens. But loads more dodgy stuff comes out.
What, about the Averys?
Well, not just about the whole family, because they were talking about like the
I
body being
reckon
cut.
someone else in the family might have got involved.
Well, this is what they were saying. They were saying that they'd all hunted deer before, so they would be used to chopping up bodies. It wouldn't be like a big thing for them. Like me or you. Like remember when we caught that fish in Spain and you were freaking out? You didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Exactly. So these people would be used to like
It's
bloody-
fish.
like that.
Yeah, it was probably more like that. Yeah, it was a little tiny fish, but that's not the point. Like, it's kind of like when you watch The Island, isn't it? When you go, would you cut his freaking head off and start?
The pigs. And
Yeah,
that, and
freaking
start eating
skinning
his
them
eyeballs and that.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because remember there was that survival program we used to watch. And there was a guy and he was like, I don't know what he was, and he got washed up in the middle of the sea.
Which guy?
I don't know his name, but he was at sea for like 60 days. And
I can't remember watching that.
And what he did, like he started getting attacked by sharks now, so his dinghy was just turned into a bloody, it was like a rug or something. And he was just floating around. But what he was doing, he was catching fish, but he started eating all the weird bits that he would never eat before.
Yeah,
So he was drinking the eyeballs.
Imagine how thirsty you'd be.
But that was it. And he was saying he was eating stuff like the liver and the kidneys and
How long do you
stuff.
reckon it take before you drunk your own piss?
Yeah, I know actually. I don't know how he did that.
No, but how long do you reckon it take before you're drinking your own piss?
45 minutes.
Yeah.
The
The thing is though,
if
if you're on a boat, there ain't much freaking option, is there? Seawater or your own piss?
I do wonder how he had. No, he had a
Probably drunk blood, did he?
whose blood?
Like the fish's blood in there.
Oh yeah, he did that. But like,
That's disgusting.
apparently he had this thing that used to turn water, like seawater, into fresh water.
No, that's sort of saying.
Well, the
Oh,
only-
you're fine then. As long as you can't drink.
the only thing was, the sort of elements in it only lasted a certain amount of time.
probably.
They wouldn't last forever because all people would just be doing is having shitloads of them all around the world, wouldn't they? Getting rainwater now. But no, it's really interesting making
a murder. We need to get James and Ratty on it.
I wish you were making murder special.
Yeah, we will. Well, what we'll do, we'll try and get Ratty and James on it.
Yes, they don't like stuff like that though, do they?
Oh, they could be convinced. They could be
It's
convinced.
really good. isn't it?
Really, really, really good. Yeah, but I guess we can't really say much more because I haven't seen it all yet. But I'm on the episode where she's shooting the guns and trying all the bullets. But
Yeah, it's really, really good. I love that. Anyway, so that was this week and it was awesome.
I wonder there'll definitely be a third series because they need to go to court now, don't
But
they?
they've built up the case now, haven't they? So they've got the
Yeah.
case together, and now it's just them sort of presenting it. And but the only problem is, what I find quite odd, it just seems like limitless sort of appeals, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, something so high profile, they have to get it right, don't they? But some of these, like some of these lawyers, you look at all the crap, right, and you'd be like, oh, come on.
Apparently, she's no win, no fee. You fucking wanted to be winning.
Yeah, just
Imagine
imagine
how-
they'd have to freaking sell that yard.
Well, they were saying.
Wait, yeah, the one thing I did notice, and me and Claire
Yeah,
pointed
that's
out,
allowed.
right?
Yeah.
We were watching Making a Murderer, and he, obviously, and we were talking, right? And he was talking about how they're not making no money. And he freaking turns up in a the Ford Mustang, the yellow one. Do you see that? The big bloke.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know what he's. Be on the DLA, mightn't he?
Yeah, but
He
still.
getting in on what disability.
Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have two disability.
Which bloody needed, didn't
I
He's
sent him a
massive,
friend
isn't he?
request on Facebook. And I
Did
joined.
you?
Yeah, I did. Look, if you go on this, Avery Salvage.
I sent that woman a friend request.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got her own thing, has she?
I asked her why they didn't crush the car.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, the first thing you would have done. Anyway,
Yeah,
if
sorry,
people are watching
we-
Making a Murderer, we're digressing here. If people
Yeah.
are watching Making a Murderer,
Absolutely awesome.
brilliant.
I love it.
right.
Absolutely love
So
it.
what we were... Oh, did you see that guy today? Well, was it today or the other day? 1.6 billion quid.
Oh, at the South Carolina, it was a guy, was it?
I don't know. The person, I don't know. I just saw
So
you.
the biggest ever lottery win was in American lottery, the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Super Bowl, not bowl.
1.6 billion. Jesus
That's not
Christ.
too
It makes
much,
the
innit?
bloody...
That's too much.
Well, if you're going to win it, you want enough that you can sort everyone out, don't you?
I think that would cover it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but like, do you know, like obviously winning any amount would be nice, but you want to win an amount
Nah,
where you
I
can-
disagree with that. What if you won like 40 quid?
No, well, in the millions. If you won a million
Oh,
quid,
right,
you'd be
yeah, that's
laughing.
fine.
But you'd want enough. Because a million quid really, like if you were to pay off your mortgage, that could be a couple of £100,000, 300 grand maybe. You got 700 grand to last you for the rest of your life, which is obviously a nice amount, but
It is. It's not life changing though, is it? You'd be quite comfortable.
you probably, you just have a nice
Probably have
amount
to
every
work,
year,
wouldn't
wouldn't you? Yeah, you still have to work. You wouldn't earn enough.
So what I'm sat in
I
on, I
need
need
to-
about 10 mil.
But you'd want
10
enough.
mil.
You'd want enough for everyone else to be able to help everyone else, wouldn't you?
Nah, fuck that.
Okay, what would you do for me?
So what would you, wait there? So we've had this chat loads of times. If I won 10 million quid, how much did you want?
Half.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well,
Obviously, I wouldn't give.
well, I start high and then go lower, don't I?
I was watching remember that program me and Tom used to love? It's called How Winning the Lottery Changed My Life.
Oh, that was in the air.
And what they had, it was American, and they had all these lottery winners. And in America, their lottery's stupid, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
bloody,
the
they don't
stuffs.
win like
When
4 million like here. They win like 400 million.
when me and Claire were in New York, right, there was it was all over the news. This guy won the state lottery and he won like $200 million, and he was just
Fucking
going
hell.
absolutely ballistic in the store. You would, wouldn't you? You'd
But
think you'd be quitting your job.
this guy that won it, he was this Mexican janitor, and he used to be a janitor in his son's school.
Oh, right.
And like all the people used to make fun of him and stuff like that. His son,
bet
and
they
he said used to be. But the amazing thing was, after he won, he still carried on going to work.
Yeah, you.
So he had like hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know how much it was. It was like hundreds of millions. And he was like, oh, and what he did as well, he bought a lawnmower for the school, a sit-on lawnmower, so he could cut the grass.
You might as well, mightn't you?
Might
Like,
as well make your life a bit easier, because he had a little push one before.
yeah, well, if you're going to keep on the job, he needs the equipment, doesn't he? But if you think about it, right, earning money, having loads of money would be good, but you just spend loads of time on your own, wouldn't you? Because all your mates would still be working. All your friends and family still be working, wouldn't
You
they?
can sit in your home cinema, can you?
Yeah, but it would just be you on your own, wouldn't it? You and your immediate family.
I pay people to be my friend.
No, because they'd have to freaking carry on with their job, wouldn't they?
What I would do, I would give people literally, so you earn 20 grand a year, I go, right, be my friend for 21,500 or 20.5 grand.
Yeah, but you'd have to hang around with one person all the time.
No, I don't. If I had like serious money, you just gather about 10 of them, can you?
No, because you'd have to pay for everything, wouldn't they?
Have you seen The Simpsons when Homer becomes the prank monkey?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I do. Prank monkey. Pay loads of people. I don't know. That's phenomenal money. That is though.
It's-
1.6 billion quid dollars.
That's
how
just
much is
mental.
that?
Well,
But one thing in America,
yeah, I think you have to pay
50% tax.
It ain't, is
There's
it?
50% tax on it. Yeah.
Oh, you do well.
Check
on
it
your-
out. Imagine that.
I wonder.
You win the lottery.
Is that true?
Yeah. You win the lottery in America. First thing you have is a tax bill.
Much tax do US?
Lottery winners win. It's 50%, I'm sure. 45-50%.
Right, how much tax do US lottery winners pay? All lottery winnings are subject to federal taxation, automatically reported to the Internal Revenues. if the win is at least $600, the IR
600.
the
Fuck that.
the IRS requires a minimum withholding of 25%
Yeah.
of the prize minus the wager. Right?
Minus the wages. I like that. Anyway, it is. I'm sure I read
Powerball.
that.
It says Powerball. Right, 600 million. Powerball is the second largest win for. Go on, carry on. What are you
Anyway,
doing?
so the guy had to pay like half of it. So what's that? 800,000 in the red straight away before you even get a penny.
Wait there. So a guy won $650 million to check if there's any annuity of 20 selecting them. So which. All right, so basically he won $650, right?
That million.
$650 million.
Yeah.
So if he took a lump sum, which most winners do, and they pay you less, so we got $411.7 million. The federal government will then take 25% cut of the winnings.
Oh, 25%.
25.
I read
if you're
50%.
foreign, no, wait there. If you're foreign, it goes up to 30, leaving the winner with 308 million.
I read on a news article that was 50%.
That sucks, doesn't it? At least in Britain you don't pay no tax on it, you know.
But then,
then
would you have to pay that every year?
Well, you pay tax on whatever you earn, don't you? So if so you pay 30% on the 300 million. So what's that? 36. Yeah, so you pay about 90 freaking million quid, wouldn't you? 30%.
I suppose so. But then, do you
But
then
anyway.
pay tax on what's in your account every year? Because every year
No, on interest. No, you don't pay tax on the money that's in your account. The money that's in your account is your money. You pay tax on the interest, don't you? So say you earn like, I don't know, $30 million a year for that, you'd have to pay 30% tax on
That's
30 million.
fucked up.
Well, no, I'd rather pay tax on 30 million quid than freaking tax on 20 grand a year or
I just
whatever.
have a Cayman Islands account there.
Well, that's what a
Don't
lot of
pay
people do,
fucking
don't
tax
they?
on anyway.
That's what a lot of people do.
Imagine now within 6 weeks of bloody win the lottery, you won't have to pay anything because you've got an international business in the Cayman Islands. It's really funny. Remember that BBC documentary they had, and they were talking about the Cayman Islands, and I think they've only got like a really small population, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got like, I don't know. Have a look what the population of the Cayman Islands
Yeah, we
is.
need a computer. That's what we
I
need.
know
a
we do
computer.
need my computer today.
So, Cayman.
But I think they had something like 3.5 million registered people in the Cayman
Cayman
Islands.
Islands population is population per capita.
Your research is shit, Tom.
Well, you've just sprung it on me now, haven't you?
But anyway, it had one house, and it was like, it was an office block, which is completely empty, and it had like
Population of 3 lines is 60,000. Oh bloody hell, that's like almost a tenth of Cardiff. Cardiff's about 5.
but it had like millions of people registered there.
Yeah, because of the tax laws.
But they had one house, and it had I don't know 50 people registered to businesses in one like little office.
Interestingly, you know the Cayman Islands, the monarch is the Queen.
Yes, it's English, isn't there?
So British government. Well, why can't they freaking sort the tax then? Just say no. Well, you're not paying total 3.8 billion. Yeah, why don't they just say no? You're not paying the tax anymore.
I don't bloody know. I'm not rich enough. Once I'm rich enough to go over there, I'll tell you. But anyway, no, I just thought that was absolutely amazing.
We've got loads of new listeners from America.
Have we?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Who?
I don't know the names. But we got loads of listeners from America. So we're big in America.
How many percentage of our things in America then?
Well, I don't know. Right? So we done this ad campaign on YouTube, on Facebook, and basically they give us some money.
They give us money.
They give us £15 to promote the page,
Right, okay.
and
cool.
the majority of them were American.
Yeah, I know.
The majority of our
We're
viewers
huge in
are
America, aren't we?
Well, bigger in America than we are in the UK. So yeah. Anyway,
Not hard to think.
no, but yeah, interesting point. So maybe some of these people might get in touch with us about the making a merger. What American people think about it.
That would be really cool. Or Halloween.
Yeah.
I love people like Halloween is getting bigger every year, isn't it? And
What are we doing for Halloween?
it's Autumn's birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, are we having like a Halloween party?
Well, it's like a kids' party, but yeah, you can't go frigging.
It'd be a bit weird if we dress up, wouldn't it?
What we should do. Anyway, right, I know I've mentioned this loads of times before. I've got this. Should I go and get my chili drops?
No.
Should I show them what you're talking about?
No, don't.
Why?
Because well, people won't get how strong it is.
It's
through
one.
this
I'll tell them.
Right.
It's 1 million times hotter than a chili pepper.
Yeah, and I freaking know because I tried it. It's disgusting. It literally burns your tongue.
Should I get it?
No, don't worry. It don't matter.
I do.
Don't matter. No.
Anyway,
go on,
right.
go get it.
Shall I?
Yeah. So anyway, talking of Halloween, we have a real cool Halloween special lined up for next week. We've actually already filmed it, the Halloween special. So that's coming to you for we're going to release that on Halloween. So Halloween, I'll get it up. It's pretty much edited. Some really, really cool stuff.
I won't show it because we ain't being paid by no one away for it. Anyway,
What's the point again then?
just to show you, it exists. Try it, Bear.
No, because I tried it before. Why did
Just
you
try a little tiny
Yeah.
bit.
Wait there, let's have a look. Is it actually 1 million times? So it's called Psycho Drops.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it is 1 million. Wait there, that can't be bleeding.
Try a tiny bit.
No,
Now.
1
Oh
million.
my god. Oh.
You're an idiot. Why did you do that for? You know last time what happened. Got a little bit on my finger. Oh,
That
Jesus
hasn't helped.
Christ.
That has not helped.
Why did you do that for? Oh,
Oh,
God.
wait there.
Oh, that was silly. Oh, Jesus. I put a little... Why did I do that? Right. Jesus, that
It
was terrible.
burns.
It does.
Burning me. Right there.
No.
I don't know what to do.
Well, Chris,
I think
you're
it's
an
in my
idiot. Go
eyes.
get some water.
I will.
You're an idiot. So we got a really a friend of the show to come on for the Halloween special, and it was really interesting. So anyone who's into ghosts, it's right up your street, So he's back. He's back. Right. So what are we talking about today? Actually, what else?
I think it's in my eye.
You're an idiot.
Oh.
What else?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help actually.
Oh, did you see? Right. Talking about Murray.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Did you see the guy who
Shit, man.
the
That was only a tiny bit.
this
as
isn't
well.
money owned here, but did you see the guy who looked like Ross from Friends?
Who? Wait there. I'm a bit.
There's a video going round about
spinning out here.
there's a video going round about a guy who looks like Ross from Friends who was caught on CCTV stealing stuff.
I saw something. Yeah. Go on.
When he looks like Ross from Friends,
Oh,
like
didn't-
literally look like Ross from Friends. I'll show you.
You know, that was hot, man. That was hotter than last time.
Yeah.
Should I take one drop here?
No, well, why would no, Chris? Wait there, we'll have a look now.
That really hurt. That like physically caused me pain.
Yeah, Ross from Friends. Ross from Friends. So this guy.
No, I saw something about it, but didn't he then send a funny post? It wasn't
Yeah.
in Brighton or something.
I think it was. Right. So cops are hunting. This is stupid. Except Blackpool. It was in Blackpool.
Oh, Blackpool. Sorry, Brighton. Blackpool.
So,
Jesus, that really hurts, Tom.
well, what's your fault for doing it?
I know.
So
That was the tiny bit as well. That wasn't even like one droplet.
So this is the guy. If you can see that, let's just check the cameras. So
That's friggin' hot. That is, guys.
So this guy is Ross from Friends. The one obviously. The one on the left is Ross from Friends, obviously. The one on the left. The one on the left is.
Tom,
the
hold that, and I'll
perpetrator.
put my tongue in there.
No,
Go on.
it's Ross from Friends.
Oh.
So yeah. So basically, this guy happened to look like Ross from Friends. He was caught nicking some alcohol. Why do people always nick stupid stuff? Well, he's probably pissed actually, wasn't he?
He does look a lot like Ross from
He
Friends,
does,
doesn't he?
and he's probably really pissed as well. So, why?
Do you know?
But Ross from Friends, yeah, like you said, Ross from Friends took it really well, and he actually.
Do you know the thing is though? Everyone's gonna know who that guy is. He looks like the guy that looks like Ross from Friends.
Well, yeah, I don't
You just
suppose.
have to shake his head or something, wouldn't he? Talking about haircuts, I'm getting my haircut tomorrow. Look at it.
God, that's
It
terrible.
is, isn't it? It's getting really big now.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said, like you said, if you're distinctive looking, because that's what they say about most serial killers and stuff like that, aren't they? They're normally quite ordinary looking people. That's how they can kind of get away with it. Because distinctive looking people don't fit into
Who's
crowds.
that
do
guy
they?
that I was watching a television documentary, and he's about this guy, and he basically was this opportunist killer. And apparently he was really, really kind, gentle guy. I think
Yeah,
he's
these
a bit of a
people always
loner,
are, though.
worked in a library.
Yeah.
Was it Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy. James Morrissey knows all about Ted Bundy,
I
actually.
might be getting this wrong, but there was this guy, and he was being interviewed, and he killed like about 30. Basically, he targeted women, housewives.
Yeah, I
He-
think that was
I don't
Ted,
think he raped them.
No, you must be wrong.
He just murdered them.
Ted Bundy absolutely loved raping people, didn't he?
He's all about the rape, was he?
Yeah, he loved it.
And no, but this guy anyway, and he was like confessing to all these murders, and literally, he looked such a bloody wimp. Like.
Yeah, but these people do though. That's why they do it, don't they? Because they're not non-threatening, aren't they?
Not well. That's it. You know, if you look intimidating, people just
Yeah,
go,
they
"Oh,
just
fuck
give you a
that."
white berth. And the
You
thing,
look like bloody Kimbo Slice or something.
yeah, and then
Lovely guy apparently, but
he's dead now, isn't he, Kimber
I
Slice?
know he looks tough, isn't it? He looks tough, and you like
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? These people, they are. That's how they lure people in, don't they? And this is the thing. Remember when you were young and everyone said, "Oh, watch out for those dirty old men." It ain't the freaking dirty old men. Well,
No.
they get involved as well, but it's normally these really, these unassuming people because they lure you in, don't they?
well, that's it, isn't it? And you wouldn't be very good bloody murderer or
Yeah, if you're
bloody,
really distinctive, yeah,
yeah,
you wouldn't
or
get.
take-
You wouldn't
or
murder.
even like con artists and things like that. The best ones are the really unassuming looking ones.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
people you would knock on your door, really polite, comb over, like glasses, skinny guy, Not that I'm just saying, but to be successful in that game, you have to get people to trust you, don't you?
Well, yeah, that's a
People don't
large part
trust
of
you.
it,
No one's
isn't
going
it?
to give you the dollar, are they?
What was I going to say to you about?
Matt, that really hurts. And I actually think I've got something in my eye.
We still trying to get that guy on
Who?
that expert in serial killers now.
Oh yes, that's true.
When we looking to get him in?
Well, we've got someone. We won't name because in case it doesn't quite work out. But I
Yeah.
am working on some.
Yeah.
And what I'll do, I'll get a hold of him. I was hoping to get him on for the Halloween special, but he's doing conferences and stuff like that.
But at the minute, the Halloween special, honestly, do listen
It's
to
done,
it.
yeah. It's really good actually. We
Really
enjoyed.
interesting.
We recorded that last week. It's really, really good.
And we got some really cool information and some really cool creepy stuff. So if you're into your Halloween,
EVPs, and we got some videos to chuck on, and it's
Yeah.
really, really interactive.
it's come out really well. It's a good little video, actually.
I think it's probably worthwhile saying, if anyone's got any things that they want us to talk about or any people that they particularly are interested, just get in contact with us. I'll try and contact them because I sort out all the guests, don't I?
Yeah.
Guys, I've got to say that those bloody things are terrible, and I think I've got it in my eye now.
Yeah, all right. Well, you said that.
I know, but it
There's
is.
nothing you can do about it now, is there?
No. So, you sent the link. So we got a really good link. We'll put it on the website. It's about these Belgian burglars. Did you see that?
Which ones? I forgot.
So these guys a gang of guys went into the
yes, I
e-cig
did see
shop,
that. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
and they tried to rob it. And the guy said to him, "Oh, come back later." When
yes. Because he didn't have no money.
he said, "Oh, we've just opened. We got no money yet." And he said, "Oh, I'll come back later." Then 4:45,
they come back.
they
didn't
come back, yeah. But he said, "Oh no, it's not quite the end of the day. If you come back a bit later on, we'll have more money."
And then he called the police, didn't he?
Well, yeah, they came back and the police just arrested them. Like how friggin' thick. Remember though, we're thick.
Yeah, we helped.
Yeah.
We helped the robbery once.
We inadvertently helped a robbery.
Yeah.
So when we were
Wait,
in our-
set the scene first.
Like,
Don't
so-
say where.
yeah, I won't say where. We started it was our first proper job, wasn't it? We were only how old were we? 15?
Something like that. Yeah.
And we were working in this this place as waiters. Bonjour, weren't we? Bonjour.
Yeah.
And what happened was in the sort of restaurant part of this place we worked, they had a cigarette machine, didn't they?
Yeah, that was back in the day when it was
Years ago, yeah, when people can be asked going to the shop, and or people can be asked going to Calais just buying 20,000 of them, could they? And anyway, so what happened? These guys come in, didn't they? And we're here to because they used to come in actually quite regularly, didn't they?
Yeah, they were
would
quite
come in,
sophisticated.
yeah, they would come in quite regularly, so we didn't think anything of it, did we?
Well,
And
obviously not, no.
and they were like, "Oh, we're here to replace." Normally they just came to empty it, but this time they were going to replace it, weren't they? They said, and they had all paperwork. They got us to sign things, didn't they? They're like, "Oh, could you just give us a hand, just getting
In
this out to the
fairness,
van?"
wait there, stop it.
Should have questioned it a bit more.
No, well, in fairness, it was okay by reception, wasn't it? It was okay by reception. They looked at the
Yeah.
paperwork and they said, "Oh, boys,
Yeah, could you
help
just give
these
them a hand?
blokes."
Yeah.
We even made him a cup of tea.
Yeah, we did actually. And remember then we helped them chuck into the back of this van,
Yeah,
didn't
they
we?
were freaking laughing their heads off.
But it all seemed quite legit, didn't it?
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. It
And
goes
anyway,
back to confidence
They
tricksters,
just had the
isn't it?
balls to come in on a Sunday morning, didn't they? And just ask us
Yeah.
to help. And what happened then? The manager came in. He's like, "Where the fuck's the cigarette machine?"
Yeah, yeah. I think he actually come to have a cigarette.
Yeah. Like,
And he's like, where's that cigarette machine? We're like, yeah, we just helped these blokes put it on the van. He's like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, there's some blokes, they had
guys,
some
he had
paper.
paperwork. It's just like waving in his face, isn't he?
No, well, it was a back reception. But anyway,
I was joking.
it was funny because obviously, we
that's-
were, yeah, but I don't
What
know.
about the cigarettes? So see, it's gone now, haven't it, to e-cigs now?
They're freaking
I was
horrible.
watching this thing though the other day, and there was this guy, and what he was doing, he had like, do you know the chip and pin thing? He would
Oh,
go
was
and
he
he was
going- yeah, I
waving it
saw that,
by
yeah,
women's
yeah.
bags and that.
Apparently they were doing that in Cardiff in a nightclub. Some guys were in there. They had their thing in their pocket. And they were
What?
going up to people.
What happens if you have minus in your account though? Does it take minus out of your account?
Well, they just take
Takes
off.
money off them.
No, we would go into your overdraft, wouldn't it, if you had one? If you had
Yeah.
that facility.
Oh, that's just fucked up though, isn't it? And that's scary just to think that someone could actually just walk past you.
Yeah, you can get wallets now that's got a chip in it, that it's got something in that blocks it, doesn't it?
It's down.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, good. Go on there,
can.
man.
What were you saying? You were talking about Jack the Ripper, weren't you?
I did talk about Jack the Ripper, yeah. So we were having a chat. Me and Tom love histories, and you know, I love my conspiracies. And we were talking, weren't we, about Jack the Ripper, you know, and how, and all the theories behind
Wait,
it.
is this a conspiracy corner thing?
It's not really a conspiracy. Me and Tom were just having a chat before, weren't we? We were talking about Jack the Ripper. So the theory about Jack the Ripper, isn't it? There's lots of theories about him. It was aristocracy. It was a doctor. It was surgeons.
A lot of people have said it was Masons, wasn't it? The Masons.
Why did they do it?
I don't know. There was some talk about I don't know.
Masons for?
I don't know. They reckon, yeah. There's bloody thoughts that there was thoughts that it was royalty.
It's interesting, isn't it, though? Because there's this guy, this character that comes up, and there was really good documentaries and books about him. H.H. Holmes, isn't there?
That's the guy, yeah.
Tell us about H.H. Holmes, Tom.
So he was a guy. He was he was a bit of a shyster, wasn't he? He would go round and he was a trick. What would you call him now?
Confidence trickster.
Yeah, confidence trickster. He married loads of people, but
Did he hack him into pieces, didn't he?
Yeah, so he moved to Chicago, wasn't it? And he basically he turned a hotel into a murder chamber.
Wasn't this the basis of that Johnny Depp film?
From hell,
No, not that. When he's a murderer.
was it? Oh, isn't he doing a film on H.H. Holmes?
No, wasn't it? What's the one where he used to cut him up and make him into a pie?
Oh no, that's Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. Isn't this the basis for Sweeney Todd then?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, right, okay. Anyway, so H.H. Holmes, yeah, he was a murderer. Quite a few of his murders resembled the...
No, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's making a film. I knew one of them.
Oh,
there.
is he?
He's making a film on H.H. Holmes, so that'll be
H.H.
really
Holmes,
interesting.
So, yeah, so he was this psychopathic guy who would marry women, generally end up killing them, nick all this stuff. And he was so successful, he had so much money that he made a massive hotel in Chicago, and the whole building was made with trapdoors in, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
torture chambers. He would just have people there and his guests, and he'd always piss and kill her, wouldn't he?
Well, they reckon that he killed, the estimate, he was known to have killed 9 people, but they reckon he could have actually killed up to 200 people.
Well, if you build a hotel...
Well,
just
they
to
don't
kill
know because a
people-
lot of people. He basically he was in Chicago. I think that's where the hotel
Well,
was.
at the time though, at the time, what date was this? This is when the pioneering days were on.
Well, he was born. Yeah, basically they reckon he killed
1860s and early hundreds.
1890s.
Yeah, so 1890s, turn of the century. And you know, in Chicago at the time, there was lots of people going through there. The World Trade Fair was on when his
That's right,
hotel was
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So there was millions and 30 million people, you know, in Chicago for this. It was huge. And all these people, you know, there was no documentation.
Do you know
no
what,
fucking cell phones
do you
to
know
say where
there-
are, no triangulation. What?
That was the first ever. That was when they first used electricity, light bulbs.
Was it?
Yeah, the World Trade Fair. Yeah, But they
I thought it was the
reckon...
World
No, it was
World
the-
Arts Fair.
No,
I
the
don't know.
World Trade...
Anyway,
whatever
so
it was.
really, really amazing. It's so interesting. So
The
there's
World's Fair, Columbia...
it's so interesting, you know, and this guy was just such a psychopath. But why people link him to
Jack the Ripper, because they reckon he might have been in London at the time.
he was in
they?
London at the time, wasn't he? He was in London at the time, you know, and after these murders. However, though, apparently I've read a book that they reckon only one Jack the Ripper murder was actually Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, they reckon.
And the
there was
rest
a lot
is
of-
just copycat murders. And you know, Whitechapel at the time, it was a really horrible place. You wouldn't have wanted to go there, full of bloody drinkers, sailors from all over the world. And it's a rough place to go, you know. You could just do whatever you want, get into a fight, murder someone, jump on a ship a few minutes later. You're gone. It's the middle of the world, middle of the bloody, I don't know, the Carib.
Yeah, no, but it's true. And there's so many people that are going in. Like, I think Chicago, there was a lot of people going in and out, and there was a lot of things going on, weren't there?
Well, at the time, though, there was lots of pioneers. So going there out to the west,
And
going
up to
there
Canada, I
to
suppose.
Canada, going up to start pioneering for gold. This is the time of the gold rush as well. So there was hundreds of thousands of people. You know, who's the famous guy that went out there, Tom?
Where?
Out for the gold rush that I taught you
Oh,
about.
Donald Trump's dad.
Donald
wasn't it?
Trump's dad,
You
great
never told me. You never
grandfather.
told me. I watched a documentary on it. But yes, Donald Trump's...
great grandfather went out there, and didn't he just set up a pub or something
I think he actually set up a... I think it was a pub, but I think...
initially, and then he started buying retail, and he made a bit of money. He started buying retail, started buying New York, and then he built it all up. See, all stows back to Jack the Ripper, doesn't it?
It's... No... There's a lot of thoughts on H.H. Holmes, and he horrible bloke, but he actually died, didn't he? He got hung in the end.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah,
right,
he
yeah,
got
he
hung
did, yeah.
he admitted killing, I think, 27 people, but again, because he was full of shit, they reckon they basically he admitted he confessed to 27 murders, but they worked out that only 9 could have plausibly been him.
Wow, that's enough. isn't
Well,
it?
weirdly, the other ones he claimed to have murdered were still alive. So why would you attempt? It's probably because these people are egotistical, aren't they? They're egotistical and they
Well,
want...
if you're gonna be hung anyway, you might as well bloody
Yeah, but they want...
kill 1,000 fuckers.
Yeah, but that's what they do, isn't it? It
Kill
then
1,000 more if you know.
it then all becomes about ego and being...
Being notorious, being the best. Gotta be
Yeah.
the best at what you do.
Well, I guess so.
Shall I tell you something I found out this week that was interesting, not related to Jack the Ripper or anything?
We did relate to H.H. Holmes.
No,
Go on in.
this is just random knowledge. Do you know the Vatican has 2 telescopes?
I don't think I believed in, like, all that.
Well, the Vatican having 2 telescopes.
Yeah, but I
No, it's
didn't...
interesting, isn't it? So they have 2 massively high-powered telescopes, and that's not even the most interesting. So their primary objective is just to look for alien spacecraft and alien life. And shall I tell you what the most ironic thing about that, what the telescopes are?
Go on.
Do you know what one of them's called?
Jesus.
The Lucifer telescope.
Is that...
Yeah.
Why would you name it after that?
This is a special name for the Vatican telescope, and to say, Catholic, why would you call it after the devil? You can actually look on the Vatican website. It says.
Yeah,
Isn't that
why
incredible?
would they call it after the devil?
Yeah. It's crazy. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Not just that. Why keep 2 telescopes if you don't believe in aliens and you believe?
No, that's what I mean. Well, they would
Not
say...
just that. Why call him Lucifer? Because no one made him name him Lucifer, do they?
No, but they would obviously say it was for... They wouldn't say they're looking for UFOs. They say it for research purposes, wouldn't they?
Yeah, researching UFOs.
Yeah, well, whatever they're researching it for. Yeah,
I think it's absolutely amazing.
yeah. Well,
How weird
it's
is that?
certainly interesting. It's ironic, isn't it?
And do you know what's so significant about today?
Wait, what is the day?
What's the date?
Wait,
25th
it's payday
October.
tomorrow. That's significant. We get paid tomorrow. Well, I do.
We do get paid, but do you know what happened 600 years ago today? Or 670 years ago today?
I don't know what.
Battle of Agincourt.
Was it?
Yeah, I just read a book on that actually.
Oh, right. Well, it was today, was it?
Wow. 600 years ago today, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't get the memo.
Learn something new every day.
Every day's a school day.
All right then, guys. Right. Anyway, so
So it was just a bit of a quick one this today because obviously we were kind of thrown out by this Halloween special. So as I said, do like, subscribe, find us on Instagram.
and spread
YouTube,
the word. You know, the show can
Facebook.
only get bigger, can't it, when people subscribe?
Yeah. So we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter.
Pirate FM Radio.
Yeah, Pirate F.
Whoever wants to nick our stuff and chuck it on, it's
We
fine.
really need to look into Pirate FM Radio or whatever it's called.
No, FM Radio we're on. I don't even know what it is.
Whatever it is, we're not affiliated with them, so we don't know who they are, but, great. Right. See you next week. Cheers, bye.